make sure you communicate with your leaders and anybody around you if you have any issues.
Whoa, shit!
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. On this channel, I like to showcase the automotive culture and the positive impact it has on its community. Today, I'd like to talk to you guys about the GTR event that is held at the Tail of the Dragon. In this event, every year, all typically R35 GTRs congregate at the Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee, North Carolina area in the Smoky Mountains. This year was a little bit different. There was a lot of R32, R33, and R34 Skylines that were present, which turned out to be a very pleasant surprise this year. I'm going to try to keep this portion of the video short, but if you can, please like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. It does help me out a lot. First and foremost, I want to thank all the volunteers that are a part of organizing this event. They start a year in advance, and they take a lot of their time, a lot of delegation, organization, reservations. All the risk is kind of on that team. So I do want to give a special shout out to Battalion 35 of the Carolinas. They were able to get, I can't remember how many, but it was about 30 sponsors that were able to contribute to the event in some way or form, and help them raise some funds for their chapter of Battalion 35. And as some of you guys know, I did recently sell my GTR about a month and a half ago. However, I knew that I needed to make this event. I've been there 2 years ago, and so I had to make sure that I was at the event this year again. So round trip all said and done, I did about 2,800 miles over the weekend. We got there Thursday night. We started the activities on Friday.
All right, so tonight, again, it starts at 7. Try to get there around 6:30 so you can pick up your raffle tickets maybe a little bit earlier. The bar will open at 7, but you know how it is. If the bartender's there, they may or may not, serve. Once you get in, just start feeding yourself. I just want everyone just to kind of get in, get acquainted with each other. You can sit with your driver groups, or you can sit with your new best friend that you just chased out the dragon, because I see all your goddamn smiles on your faces, and it looks like everyone had a good time today so far. So, and then from there, for tonight, we'll just get into the ceremony of what's going on. And I can't thank enough, like, our sponsors aren't here right now, but we want to make sure that we can get the wrappable banners on the car.
And then the real fun was going to be happening on Saturday.
Each route is about 5 hours, 200 miles.
That's straight driving though, right?
That's just driving. That's included gas stops or lunch. So that's something that the leader will have to figure out when to stop for gas and when to stop for lunch.
So the group broke off the GTRs in about 5 or 6 different groups. Each group was a perfect size at about anywhere from 6 to about 12 cars was in each of the leaders' groups. And it was a full day of driving with a lunch spot, with gas stops. Everything was organized. Everybody had walkie-talkies and comms in their cars, so we were able to communicate while we were in traffic. And again, I cannot thank again the volunteers that were part of this, that kept everything very organized, with I think we had over 200 GTRs that were ready to roll on the driving day. And the driving day on Saturday really went to go show that there are so many other better roads than just the Tail of the Dragon.
Route 1 and 2 is going to be from the Dragon up, the north side of Ellenburg and coming south to Cherokee. And then Route 3 and 4 is from the Dragon down, which is going to do the Dragon twice this morning. And then going to Maple Spring Observation Deck, and then come south and up to Robbinsville. And then that'll be it.
Tail of the Dragon obviously is an iconic road. However, there are so many other roads around the Smokies that are just as good, if not better. It also depends on your driving style. With the GTR being that it's such a big car, the big sweeping turns are going to be a lot more attractive for that chassis. And really, the Tail of the Dragon is obviously tight and technical and dangerous and this, that, and the third, but it really is more suitable for a much lighter car. So being able to actually experience the other roads that were in the Smokies was a huge plus.
Make sure you communicate with your leaders and anybody around you if you have any issues.
Whoa, shit.
Alright, so I did forget to mention that we did have a little bit of a situation. Luckily, everybody was safe. Nobody was harmed. I think just body work. They're all safe. Everything is good. The one thing I did want to highlight was how to operate in a safety situation like this. We basically had 3 people on each turn in order to allow and help navigate traffic through that area since it is very tight. Unfortunate situation, but we're thankful nobody got hurt, nobody got injured, and that we had responsible adults in our group that were able to navigate traffic, get that orange GTR safe, out of the way, up the tail, so they can assess the damage and figure out what they're going to do. Sucks, but it is what it is. So with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this video. I will be showing a little bit more video coverage. I did get a lot of video throughout the trip, so I'm going to be kind of creative on some of the videos that I'm making. But again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace in the Middle East.